Could I give the floor to my co-chair, Mrs. Mongella, President of the African Parliament.
I thank you very much, Your Excellency, Dr. Ahmed Fati Soro, the President of the People's Assembly of Egypt. You have a special smile, which is very infectious. So since we came here, whenever you see you on the seat, we smile. And this is a quality very rare in speakers. We tend to sit there seriously, trying to call people to order. But in you, I have learned something which I'll carry with me to the Pan-African Parliament. I also want to say that the other members of Parliament in Egypt have been very, very helpful, and we have been very much well received in Egypt and the people of Egypt. For some of you who have not had a chance to go out, you better not miss the fish market. Really enjoy yourself in the cuisine of the Egyptian people. I'm coming back. I'll have another opportunity. I would like to say there are people whom I cannot stop mentioning in this endeavor to connect Africa through the parliaments. And this is Mr. Kassin, Executive Coordinator of the Global Center for ICT in Parliament, and Mr. Flavio, who is in the UNDESA in the UN. I have met them on several occasions. They have worked tirelessly, and I think today is the beginning of the real work. The other ones were just preparations. We now begin the work. So as you accept the commitments of the speakers and some members of parliaments from regions and at national level, you must also accept more responsibility for making sure that the newborn baby will survive and will grow in strength. Your Excellency, the Speaker of the People's Assembly of Egypt, I just have a few things to share with you. One, when I was Secretary General on the Women's Conference in Beijing, 1995, I asked myself, what should be the final end of this conference? And I would like to ask the same question here, that as we leave Cairo, what are we carrying with us? For that conference, I said we needed a commitment, and that is not enough. Many people can make commitments and they don't honor them at the end, but we need action. And since then, the women of the world have been very active, carrying along the men of Africa. So I think, under your leadership, and now that you will have the responsibility of hosting the Secretariat of the network which we have just accepted to establish, I do hope that you will lead us to action. Action within our own parliaments, action within our sub-regions, and action within the Pan-African Parliament. Once again, I want to commit myself that as the normal practice of any parliament, we play an oversight role. We supervise. We call governments to accountability. May I take this opportunity to say the Pan-African Parliament will play an oversight role on this initiative. So we'll put it on the agenda, the Pan-African Parliament agenda as the permanent agenda, to see whether our colleagues in their parliaments are living to the commitment we have made. But we will also make sure that we exercise the oversight on ourselves, because we are no better than you. Maybe we are worse than some of the national parliaments. We rely so much on the support of the national parliaments, and I want to take this opportunity to thank the speakers who are here. Without them and the support they've rendered to the Pan-African Parliament, there would be no Pan-African Parliament. In this networking of connecting Africa, Pan-African Parliament will work very closely with the speakers of different parliaments and the parliamentarians within PAP itself, and also within the national parliaments and sub-regional parliaments. I thank you very much.